Back, students. This is the grammar section for Unit 11. Our grammar topic is relative clauses, and we're going to learn how to join two sentences together to give more information about something in the sentence. So, relative clauses connect two sentences to give more information. Relative pronouns such as who, which, and that can be the subject or object of the relative clause. Question words such as where and when can be used instead of relative pronouns and prepositions to make the place and time clear. All right, so here are the examples. The relative pronouns: who, which, that, where, and when. So who refers to a person. Which refers to a thing. That refers to a person or a thing. Where refers to a place. And when refers to a time. So who? I am the one who knocks. So I am the one who knocks. Who knocks is describing me. I am. Which? A nonprofit company is one which is not really designed to make money. All right, so this is describing a nonprofit company, one that which is not really designed to make money. This is the house that Jack built. So which house? The one that Jack built. Where? Excuse me. Where? This is the neighborhood where my house used to be. So which neighborhood? The one where my house used to be. And when? There was a time when I would have gone to a concert like that, not now. So I would have. There was a time when what? When I would have gone to a concert. So those are the examples. Now let's check out some work. Exercise A says to look at the pictures and match them to the correct sentence. All right, so here's a guy or a kid on a bike. Here's a guy standing in front of maybe an office building. And here are two guys that look like businessmen. So, A, this is the man who started our company. B, this is the place where I work. And C, this is the bike that my grandfather gave me. All right. So this one, number one, is pretty easy. This is the bike. Which bike? The bike that my grandfather gave me. It's the only one with the bike. So number one is C. All right, that one's easy. This one is these two are a little more difficult. So we need to look carefully at these two. So this one says, this is the man who started our company. So we could be talking about this man, or one of these men could be talking about the other. So it's kind of confusing. But this one says, this is the place where I work. So of these two, this is the only one who could use I correctly. So this is the place where I work. 2 for B, and then 3 for A. So 3 is A, 2 is B, and 1 is C. All right, very good. Now let's go to exercise B. So remember, exercise B continues on to the next page as well. So underline the word that connects the clauses in each sentence. So we're going to be looking for these words. Then write who or what it is referring to. So number one, I think I know that woman. Is she the one who brought cookies to the office party? All right, so this one is who. So underline who. And then who is it referring to? It is referring to that woman. That woman. So all of this is referring to this woman. So that woman is what you're right here. That woman. Number 2. Hannah posted the pictures that she took. All right, so the connecting word is that, and that she took is referring to the pictures. So the pictures. Underline that, and then the pictures is what it is referring to. Number 3. Do you remember the time when we studied all night for a test? All right, so when is the connecting word, remember. When refers to a time. So when we studied all night is referring to the time. Do you remember the time? Which time? When we studied all night for a test. So the time. So write the time here. Number 4, Miguel, who owns a restaurant, has offered to cook for us. All right, so you could take out this entire clause and the sentence would be okay. So Miguel has offered to cook for us is a correct and complete sentence. So this is the clause. The word that connects is who, and it is referring to Miguel. So write Miguel here. Miguel, who owns the restaurant, has offered to cook for us. So which Miguel? The one who owns the restaurant. Very good. Number 5, the computer that I bought yesterday already has a virus. So here we go. The connecting word is that. And remember, that is for people or things. And in this case, it is computer. So the computer that I bought yesterday already has a virus. That is referring to the computer. So write the computer here. And the last one, number 6. I'm pretty sure that restaurant is where I left my keys. All right, so this one has that and it has where. So let's go up here. So that is a person or thing, and where is a place. So in this case, that is just saying that restaurant, but which restaurant is where I left my keys. So where is the word that connects and is referring to that restaurant. So write that restaurant here. So which restaurant? That restaurant, but that restaurant where I left my keys. So that is going back to here. All right. Now let's go on to exercise C. It says to match the sentence halves. So let's go through and read and repeat each column first so we understand. So number 1, that's the woman. Repeat after me. That's the woman. Number 2, I installed the program in the computer. Is that the restaurant? Number 4, I accidentally took this bag. Number 5, that's the guy. And number 6, that's the shop. All right, now let's do these. Which belongs to Catherine? Where Brandon works? That Anne told me to? Who makes coffee in our office? Where I bought these earrings? Who brought her sister to our party? All right, so now we're going to match these up. All right, so number one, that's the woman. All right, so we're describing a woman. So most likely we need a who. So here we have who and who. So we have two. So who makes coffee in our office? That could work. But we have who brought her sister to the party. So her is referring to a female. So number one is that's the woman who brought her sister to our party. That's the woman who brought her sister to our party. So that's how you do that. Number two, I installed the program in the computer. So computer, we're looking for a thing. So thing is which or that. All right. So here's which and here's that. I installed the program in the computer that Anne told me to, or the computer which belongs to Catherine. All right. That could be difficult. What do you think? All right. So let's skip that one. We'll come back to this one, okay? Number three, is that the restaurant? So we're looking for a place, so we need where. So the two wheres we have are where Brandon works and where I bought these earrings. So you don't buy earrings at a restaurant, so it has to be where Brandon works. So is that the restaurant where Brandon works? Also, this is the only one that's grammatically correct for a question. Is that the restaurant where Brandon works? Question mark. All right. So number four, I accidentally took this bag. So bag, we're looking for a thing. So this is that or which. I accidentally took this bag that Anne told me to. Or I accidentally took this bag that, or I accidentally took this bag which belongs to Catherine. So it's this one. I accidentally took this bag which belongs to Catherine. All right. Because if Anne told me to, it's not an accident. So, and I accidentally took this bag which belongs to Catherine, which means I installed the program in the computer that Anne told me to. Okay? So that's how you figure it out. So if there's one that you're unsure about, you don't know this one or this one, go on to the next one and then you'll figure it out. So now let's go. Number five, that's the guy. Guy is a person, so who. So here's the other who. That's the guy who makes coffee in our office. There you go. And then number six, that's the shop where I bought these earrings. So we're looking for a place. That's the shop where I bought these earrings. There you go. That is exercise C. Now let's go to exercise D. D says complete the sentences with the correct relative pronoun. Correct relative pronoun. So remember, who is a person, which is a thing, that is a person or a thing, where is a place, when is a time. All right, so number one, this is the place blank I met my husband. So this is a place, so this is the place where I met my husband. Where. Number two, the new phone blank I wanted to buy was sold out. The new phone that I wanted to buy was sold out. or the new phone which I wanted to buy was sold out. Both refer to thing, a new phone. So either one is correct. More common would be to say that I wanted to buy. Number 3, the woman blank donated 1 million to the homeless is my hero. This is a person, so we need who. The person who donated 1 million to the homeless is my hero. Number 4, do you remember the time blank we ate sushi in the park? So it's talking about a time. So a time would be when. Do you remember the time when we ate sushi in the park? Number 5, Marie is the artist blank painted the picture we have in our living room. So, Marie is the artist who painted. We're talking about a person. Who painted. Or, remember, that can be a person or a thing. So, Marie is the artist that painted the picture, or Marie is the artist who painted the picture. So, both are correct. Number 6, Don is the guy blank sold me my first car. Same as this one. Probably who is more correct. Don is the guy who sold me my first car. You can also use that because that refers to a person or a thing. So there you go. That's exercise D. Exercise E says put the words in order to make statements with relative clauses. All right, so on this one, you need to arrange these to make a complete sentence. All right, remember, capital letters are always first, so that should help you out. That is the woman, which woman? Who runs our school. Don't forget your period. That's the woman who runs our school. So write that there. And then let's go to number 2. So here you go. Here's the capital letter. We ate is first. So we ate, and what did we eat? Chicken curry. And chicken curry, which is my favorite food. So we ate chicken curry, which is my favorite food. You can also switch these. You can also say, we ate my favorite food, which is chicken curry. There you go. So this would depend on the context. So if you're already talking about chicken curry, this would go first. But either one is good in this sentence. Number 3. All right, so this I is capitalized, but remember, I is always capitalized. This J is capitalized as well, but remember, Jane is a name. It's a proper noun, and proper nouns are always capitalized as well. So now we have a decision which one we need to put first. So we have I loved, Jane gave me, the book that. All right, so I loved is going to be first. I loved what? I loved the book. Which book? That Jane gave me. I loved the book that Jane gave me, period. All right, that's number 3. Number 4. All right, here you go. This is a little easier. It has only one. So this one will be first. So we have where I, that's the city grew up. All right, so that's the city where I grew up, period. That's the city where I grew up. There you go. Number 5. So let's go through. So yin, this one will be first. So we have she studied last night. So this is referring to yin. or maybe to all the words. So Yen forgot all the words that she studied last night. Yen forgot all the words that she studied last night. And the last one, number 6, same. Here you go. That's a name, but that's the only one. So we have people who Zai hates drive too fast. Zai hates people who drive too fast. Period. Zai hates people, which people? Who drive too fast. So there you go. That's it for the grammar section. This lesson will help you expand your sentences and give you more tools to use in the English language. Remember, if you have questions, please send me a message. Adios.